Joel Alvarez and Elves Brener in the UFC's lightweight division. Such a close fight. Tapology's 58% Alvarez, 42% Brener. Just exactly as I was expecting it. That's kind of what the odds are having it as well. Joel, I would say, hits harder than Elves Brener. Let's go through like every factor here. Joel hits harder. Elves Brener lands more volume. Elves Brener probably has more cardio, I would say. Elves Brener pushes a little bit more of a pace on the feet. Joel has a better submission game. Joel is a better finisher on the ground. Elvis is a better finisher. I don't know if he's a better finisher on the field. I'm gonna keep that one to Joel. So if there's a finish here, I think it's Joel. That's what I'm gonna go for there. So again, knockout power, Joel. Submission ability, Joel. Finish ability, Joel. Volume, pressure, cardio, all going to Elvis Brener. Offensive wrestling, I'd say goes to Elvis Brener. Defensive wrestling, neither guy is like super top tier in defensive wrestling. Joel kind of welcomes it because he's got such great jiu-jitsu on the bottom. But Elvis is good wrestling as well offensively. So I actually don't know. This is one of those fights where there's so many avenues to where it could kind of play out. I mean, it could be a 3-round striking affair where if it is 3 rounds of striking, I'd have to lean Joel Alvarez for the simple fact I think he hits a lot harder than Elvis Brener. I think he'll land better and bigger shots onto Elvis. Elvis is a lot smaller in height, a lot smaller in reach, and he's going to have to come forward and he's going to have to eat punches coming in on Joel. So I think there'd be a slight edge if it is a 3-round striking fight for Joel Alvarez. There's another kind of scenario this fight happens in where, Joel's out striking him on the feet a little bit, very, very closely, and Elvis goes for a takedown, gets submitted by Joel Alvarez. Obviously, Joel, very, very good when he's in that bottom position, in that guard, and able to work some submissions off bottom. That's another avenue this fight could go. The other avenue, and I think these are the only 3 avenues pretty much this fight will really go. The last avenue is Elvis is able to keep it really even on the feet. Again, maybe he's losing in the striking because I think he is a little bit worse because of the power and because of the knockout ability of Joel. The other factor is, can Elvis get those takedowns and not get submitted? That's the big thing here. It's not the striking. It's not the knockout power of Joel, because I don't think Joel's knocking out Elvis. Elvis has a pretty good chin, in my opinion. It's really, can Elvis get takedowns, which I think he can, and can he fend off submissions? And first thing is first, he's actually a grappler. He is actually a grappler. Everyone's watching his Guram knockout, his Kenan Krzyzewski knockout, and thinking, well, dude's a striker. He has a buttload of arm bars, a bunch of rear nakeds on his record. He actually, before joining the UFC, was really looking for the fight to go to the ground and get an early submission over a lot of his opponents. I really think, when I first saw the fight, before I did a lot of tape study on a lot of Elvis's previous fights, before joining the UFC, I was thinking Joel could submit him on bottom if it went to the ground. And again, like I'm saying, is slightly the better striker. So I thought wherever the fight goes, Joel wins. But the more and more I'm thinking about it, I think Elvis might be comfortable on the ground with Joel. And I think he could be able to defend submissions, fend them off, and just land ground and pound. Maybe attempt submissions of his own as well. Again, he's got good arm bars. He's got good rear nakeds. So I think it's going to be a close one. I think on the feet, it's going to be really, really fun. And on the ground, I think it'll be pretty fun as well. But I think Elvis, that's going to be the factor again. Keeps it really, really even on the feet, but mix in takedowns, at least 1 per round, and is able to get on top of Joel. Fend off submissions, ground and pound. Very close fight. I'm not confident. This is literally, like I said, really close on the Tapology, really close on the betting odds. Flip a coin, baby. Again, can Joel get that submission on bottom? I don't know. We're going to have to see. Can he knock out Elvis? I don't think so. Elvis got a great chin. Elvis is a really hard guy to finish. So I got this one going all the way. I'm going to go underdog, number 2 underdog of the card, Elvis Brener, in a close 29-28. Maybe split decision, maybe unanimous. I don't even know, man. Very close fight.